So, we got through the longest text in the game. Cool. The only problem I had with it was the fact that I had no time to get a video up. Oh well, let's go to Junpei's dream, which is apparently has something to do with baseball.
Now's the time you've all been waiting for. It's obvious who the game's MVP will be. The man whose Grand Slam won it in the ninth, Junpei Iori.
This is a dream, obviously. He's probably a coach for a little league team.
On winning the WBC.
Thank you very much.
What was going through your mind as you entered that batter's box for that last at-bat?
My only thought was how I would lead my team to victory.
Ah, so it's your great focus that led to this result. Still, that was an amazing home run.
All I can say is I got lucky with that hit.
That swing at the critical moment, I got so excited I almost forgot to give the play-by-play.
The ball went a lot farther than I thought it would. I'm very pleased with the result.
Wow, you're so modest. No wonder they call you the ace slugger, Junpei. By the way, is there anyone you'd like to dedicate this victory to?
Well, I'd like to dedicate that Grand Slam to my precious girl who's always supported me through thick and thin. I know that I can be a burden on you. I'm not the greatest, but will you marry me?
Yasso Inaba, end of the line. Yasso Inaba.
Sorry, sir, but this is the end of the line.
Oh, I was dreaming.
Yes, you were. That's why it's called Junpei's dream. So we basically got his entire story done in one cutscene. He wants to be a big-time baseball player. Thanks so much for waking me up right at the best part. I step off the train at an unfamiliar station in the countryside, with a little resentment towards the station worker. Let's see here. Man, that's a tough name to make out. How am I supposed to pronounce that? Oh, it's written out beneath the kanji.
Oh, it's Yasso Ina, but wait, where is this? Huh. Let's see what the shuttle train schedule is.
I check the train schedule and feel myself slipping into despair. Seriously, there aren't any more trains leaving the station? That was the final train for the night?
I've really done it now.
The great feeling that I'd had only a moment ago withers away at once. What the hell, man? Why'd this happen? Let's see. I worked a full shift today at my job today, and the kids had a game after that.
If you get a hit, you'll be a hero. Are you gonna try for a home run?
It's the afternoon before a long holiday weekend. Normally I'd be busy with my part-time job and top secret missions, but on days off, I transform into an excellent coach for a boys baseball team. This is our first game in a while, so I want to make sure these kids win somehow. The game's coming to an end, and we're one run away from tying up the score. I'm talking with Goru, our cleanup hitter, who's getting too much of a swelled head over his position to actually focus on the game. Even if he could get in a clean hit, he'll never be able to do it like this.
Of course I am. You made me the cleanup hitter after all. I'm making this a home run, no matter what.
What's with the band-aid on the nose? I know that seems to be typical of kids' designs in Japanese media for some reason. I don't get it.
Watch your mouth, kid, or you'll scare the ball away. Now listen up. Don't try to act cool. Just play like you normally would. The team's counting on you.
What, is that like a place where all kids get hit or something? Is it a fad they have there? It's supposed to show just how much of a rascal he really is. He's got a band-aid on his nose. Guro stops boasting and turns toward the bench. The other kids are cheering Guro on at the top of their lungs.
Goro, keep your eye on the ball. You can hit it. The pitcher's totally freaked out.
See, a hero doesn't just hit homers all the time. Even if you mess up, there's guys behind you waiting to help. Now loosen up and do your best.
Gotcha.
Goro's face loses the gruff facade he had been wearing, and he begins to focus. There we go. That's how it should be.
Thanks, Junpei.
Hey, you're supposed to call me Coach, a screwball. Make sure you stay loose.
I finish off by giving a bit of a hard smack on Goro's butt with my bat before sending him off to the batter's box. Goro keeps his eye on the ball and lands a direct hit, sending the ball flying out past the outfielders. Alright, we're tied. Girls standing on second base with a huge grin waving to us. And then they lost. But we ended up losing in the end, and all the kids cried. I cried too, of course. Well, it can't be helped. I did help these kids straighten their bond together, so I should just leave well enough alone.
That was so close, guys. You almost won. All right, let's start practicing again tomorrow. Now, I want you all to remember this at least. If you all work together, you'll never be beat. Okay, we're done for today.
After the game, I said some final words as their coach. If you all work together, you'll never be beat. And that was that. Man, even I think that's an awesome speech. Aw yeah, thinking back on it now, I'm honestly proud I came up with it. I bet the kids are still carrying that moment around in their heads.
Yeah, I'm such an awesome coach. It's really worthwhile volunteering for a kids team even after working the night shift.
Because I'm still just underage, I'm not an official member of Mitsuru Senpai's Shadow Operatives, but I've been playing a very active part in some of their investigations. How old are you anyway in this? Weren't you like 16? Or 15 minimum? So you'd be 17 perhaps if this is 2 years later? Maybe closing in on 18? I get sent out from time to time to check on scenes where low-level shadow readings have been detected. Yeah, the missions are pretty plain, but I'm satisfied with them in my own way. Then again, when I do get sent out, most of the time it's nothing at all. But, just like I told the kids, it's about putting out a consistent effort every day. That goes for anything. Why does Mitsuru have so little trust in the team that helped her, you know, save the world? And besides, Mitsuru's not like the main one who did anything. It was obviously the main character who did all the work. He's the one who sealed away Nyx. Mitsuru's just cleaning up after her grandfather's mess. It's not like I get these missions every day, so in the meantime, I spend a lot of time at my part-time jobs. Even though it's kids' baseball, renting fields and paying for rides to away games gets surprisingly expensive. I gave up on that dream, but I love teaching baseball to kids. It's really fun.
Man, it's like I'm finally starting to enjoy my youth after all this time. Crap, I'm starting to feel sleepy.
Screw youth. I can't wait to be an old man. Then I will have an excuse to be grumpy all the time. I like to say that to people because it bugs them. And that leads to where I am right now. Not only did I completely miss my stop, but I can't even get back home. I'm in a tight squeeze here. It's such an odd train system that connects Port Island to, Inaba. Yeah, I was thinking of Yaso Inaba. But it's Inaba. I don't know how these cities are interconnected. Granted, they did get to, Tatsuhime Port Island from Persona 4. Whatever, I don't want to ask questions. They're all imaginary towns anyway.
How did I just fall asleep like that? I can't believe I slept through so many stops either. Seriously.
And I remember he was getting a drink and then the lights turned off. I decided to leave the station for the time being. There's some basic vending machines outside, and nothing else. That's actually kind of impressive. Crap, this is a real bad. Something doesn't happen soon. It looks like I'm gonna end up sleeping outside.
Well, what the heck am I gonna do now? Guess I better call somebody and hope.
I pull out my phone to call up anyone I can think of so I can get a ride out up here. But surprise, it's not on. I prayed that the battery didn't die while I was on the train, and hold the power button, and it turns on! No, the battery is in the red! I may not be able to make a single call at this point. Things never turn out well when they're this bad, but suddenly my ringtone echoes out of this empty place.
Oh. Hello?
Finally! Hey, Junpei, what were you doing? I've been calling you this whole time.
It's Yucatan. How long has she been trying to call me? Maybe she got dumped by her boyfriend and needs a shoulder to cry on or something. Wait, does she even have a boyfriend? She sounds really pissed for some reason. But man, she's almost always like this after all. The most important thing right now is charging this phone.
Oh, hey, Yucatan. Can we not talk about that now? My battery's about to die. Hey, what's that noise in the background? It's super loud.
Your phone's about to die? What's wrong with you? Mitsuru-senpai, Akihiko, Fuka, and Igus have gone missing.
They're missing? A helicopter?
We've looked in tons of places for them, but we can't find them. Anyway, where are you right now, Junpei?
Hold on a second. This doesn't make any sense at all. Mitsuru Senpai and the others went missing, and now Yukatan's in a helicopter trying to find them. This is too much information all at once. I turn around to check the name of the station again.
Somewhere called Yasoina something? I fell asleep on the train and missed my stop, and now I'm stuck out in the boonies.
You're at Yaso Inaba Station? Why?
I just told you! Huh? Why is she so surprised? I don't even know why I'm here. Okay, fine. Because I slept through my stop.
Crap, Yucatan, the battery's going.
Fine, just wait there. We'll come get you. I'm with Kenkun and Koro-chan, and we've got Labrys here too. She's Aigis' sister.
Huh? What was that? Lahu? Well, whatever. I'll just find a convenience store and...
The phone died. I consider what I should do now. But then again, I'm worried about Mitsuru Senpai too. I'll just have to buy a cheap charger at a gas station or something and call Yucatan back. This may be out in the boonies, but there's got to be a convenience store open around here. I start walking along the road in search of an open store. After walking for some time, I finally see a familiar sign out in the distance. Mayo Mart 24.
Nice, just what I wanted. I'm starving too, so maybe I should get myself something to eat.
Convenience stores are too expensive. Seems to be a thing in Japan too. Hey, you want to know a fun fact? You know what we call a convenience store here where I live? A dépanneur. It's a French word. It's a made-up word too. It's just thought I'd throw that out there just for the fun of it. Call it DEP for short. Finally, with some relief over finding a store, my step grows later. That's when the lights ahead suddenly go out.
Don't tell me they're closed. What kind of convenience store isn't open 24/7 these days?
No, that's not right. It's not just the convenience store. All the streetlights and the lights in the houses have all gone out as well. And somehow, the people that I saw inside the store have all vanished too. Even more strange, it didn't get pitch black out. Everything's illuminated in a hazy red light. Is this fog?
What the hell?
There's something familiar about the sight of this town suddenly falling silent. It's hard to call it nostalgic, but it's like that crazy thing that should have stopped 3 years ago. Oh, it's 3 years ago? Are you not at 18 yet, somehow? The dark hour. Talk about deja vu. The first time I experienced the dark hour back then, I was in a convenience store. Akihiko-senpai rescued me at that time.
Oh, there you are, Junpei.
Not the real one. A voice from behind me makes me turn around, and I see a girl dressed in all pink. Is that Yucatan? It's gotten into her. She's dressed rather odd, but there's no mistaking her voice. Yucatan stops a short distance away from me and glares. She looks pissed. Is it because I left the station after she told me to wait there? Even then, she seems way too angry.
Hey, Yucatan! I'm making an effort at least, so... But hey, Mitsuru-senpai's gone missing? What's going on?
Damn, she's really pissed. Steady, Junpei. Okay, we are pitching to a real hard case. You need to throw outside the strike zone, just to test the waters. Throw them off their game and see how they react, right? Yeah, I'm a genius.
So, you look great, huh? Is that your, feather pink outfit? Are you doing an autograph tour out here? Come meet the Feathermen.
I tried throwing my best curveball, but she still looks just as mad. Oh, crap.
You never shut up, do you? You're nothing but a minor character. A mook, a minion, a loser. Just die and let the world have your body back?
Hey, what? Aren't you being crueler than usual?
Ugh! It's time for your punishment! Bring on the ring!
Oh, that was fast. Alright, we gotta deal with this bring on the ring crap. Yucatan suddenly raises one hand as she delivers that cheesy line. With that, 4 red pillars fall from the sky and stab into the ground around us, forming a fighting ring. I don't know what's going on, but this suddenly feels really dangerous. I place my bag on the ground, then pull out my favorite bat and take a cautious stance.
You're a quick learner for an idiot. No wonder you're a member of the Shadow Operatives.
I look around and search for the source of that voice and see a television dangling from a telephone pole with a... What is that? A round body, a doofy hat, a cape, and a cane. Is this some local station cartoon mascot that I don't know about? He's saying something about a General Teddy. What? That's his name? And why would a TV be hanging from a pole like that?
Who the hell are you? don't know what's going on, so you better explain yourself. If this is some prank show, it's not funny.
You really are a yappy idiot. Now let's begin Operation World Destruction. I mean, the one-on-one P1 climax.
I don't know why he's being so hidden about the world destruction. He was open about it with everyone else.
P1 climax?
I'm not in the mood to drag this out, so I'll just give a short rundown. The rules are simple. Win and you get to move on. Lose and you're stuck here.
Huh? You mean I have to fight Yucatan?
Oh, you really are a pain in the ass. If you're not gonna do this, then hurry up and die. Here we go. Persona!
Gust of wind blows, and I recognize Yucatan's persona before me. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Not only are we fighting, but we're doing it with our personas. This doesn't make any sense. And I don't even have my evoker with me. But when I look back at Yucatan, she's already got her bow drawn and pointed at me. Oh man, she's completely ready for this.
Whoa, whoa, hold on, Feather Pink. We can talk this out. I mean, you shouldn't be pointing that at people. Ah!
My desperate plea is in vain, and Yucatan shoots an arrow at me with no hesitation. I manage to dodge away just in time. Nice aim. I mean, wait.
Stop moving around, Junpei. Just give up now and let me kill you.
What in the hell did I do to deserve this? Looks like I'm just gonna have to run. While avoiding the arrows raining down on me, I start a mad dash towards the train station.
Ow! What the heck?
The setup is long.
That's what I said. Only the victor can leave the area. Now hurry up and get this fight started.
I mean to set up to the fight because, I mean, the ring's been down for like the past, like, what, 3 minutes? I reach out to where I hit something and sure enough, there's an invisible wall there. Guess I can't go beyond those red pillars. Does this mean that I'm seriously in trouble here?
I hope you're prepared. Face me, evildoer. You're no match for Feather Pink. Strike out batter.
Strikeout batter? What the hell does that mean? Did I get thrown from a generic bad guy to a villain out of the blue? Well, I guess I'll just have to fight a bit and pray that it's enough to knock Yucatan back to her senses.
Yeah. Desperate times call for desperate measures. How dare you, Featherman! I, Lord Junpei, will strike you down!
Oh, that got weird. Alright. Oh man, I forgot Yukari's also long-distance fighting style. While Junpei's weirdo running with a bat. Something strike out Slugger. Alright, let's have fun with this battle. I'm on hard mode. This is not gonna be fun! Right away I got hit. I'm slow. I am so slow. And so there are one of those problems where I have to get close to attack her. But she's got her long distance. I hope I don't have to play with Junpei a lot. How about you just die? I can't get close to her at all. He's clunky.
How unfortunate. Better luck next time.
Very clunky. I don't even have any real long distance move. If I use my persona, she's just gonna, you know, knock it out from me. Hey, Yukari is older than him. I noticed. He was born in 93, she was born in 92.
Finally.
What a strange occurrence. I still beat them by a few years. What was that? It sucks I have to go so close to her. I don't know what I did there. I used my persona there by accident. I'm having so much problems even getting close to her still. And I'm taking way less damage away from her than she is from me. I'm trying to get out of it. Damn, she's really mobile. Just gotta keep spamming at this rate. That takes away nothing from her. Look at this! I know I should defend or something. still takes away energy, though. What move is that, even?
In the end, the victor was no surprise.
This is difficult with Junpei. Yeah, I know if I was a better player, I'd have no problem. Yeah, I get it. But I haven't had enough practice with this character. Again, if I use my persona, she's just gonna, you know... Except that time. Wow! God, yeah, his bat's got such a short range. You suck. Well, wow, I missed you? What's that falling down? I can't get to her! Oh, I see it, the Featherman thing. Man, you really... I can't get to her! Wait, I'm forgetting a move here. I'm being an idiot about it. It's been a while since I played. I forgot my dash move to get to them. Sorry about that. I just got stressed out by the long distance. I forgot about the dash move I could use to maybe get closer. It's been a good week since I played too, you know, I've been kind of... Yeah, okay, there we go. Well, except if I time it properly. There we go. Ah! Except I still get hit by it. Well, I'll do what I can for now. I'm gonna have to abuse that move, I think. Yep, I have to abuse that running move, I think. It's the only way to break past her. Ah, she's... Okay, I'm getting too cocky here. There we go. There we go. I forgot about that thing. That was my fault. Maybe so antsy. How's my battery doing anyway? Okay, it's fine.
The Mook wins! Keep that up and keep winning!
Yeah, you mook, what you doing?
Who are you calling a mook? Wait, Yucatan!
Let me subscribe. Oh, she disappeared into red and things sparkled out. Yeah, she's gonna say that for sure. And why do you have a cross on you? Are you some sort of Christian or something? I just felt like pointing it out. Red pillar shower in Yucatan suddenly starts melting away like a black piece of candy. Just then, what looks like golden grains of sand fly up into the air and flow across the sky. That costume guy on the monitor disappeared. How does that mean? Does that mean the invisible walls I ran into are gone now too? Maybe?
What was that just now? It wasn't a dream, right? I slept a ton on the train after all.
I pinch myself and look around. Ow! The lights are still out in the city and there's no one around. Could this really be the dark hour? The way that Yucatan disappeared seems familiar too.
Was that a shadow?
Then, was that a fake Yucatan? The convenience store's lights went out right around midnight, I think. Past midnight. Reminds me of the dark hour that was our battlefield when we fought with it within 3 years ago.
Did the dark hour come back?
At the stroke of midnight, the world seemingly stops in time, and the world becomes a place where only persona-using people like us can move around. During that time, people disappear and shadows show up instead. Normal people don't even notice that this time exists. At the very least, the situation sure looks a lot like the dark hour.
But wait a sec. How'd I use my persona without an evoker?
Those with potentials like us are able to summon personas by resolving ourselves to death. But in order to acquire the trigger for such resolve, we usually use these things called evokers that are shaped like guns. But during that fight, I was able to summon my persona, Trismegistus, just by thinking about it in my head. This feels like it's more dangerous than the dark hour. If that's the case, then could the disappearance of Material Senpai and the rest be related to this phenomenon?
Is that General Teddy guy behind this? We'd better step barefully.
No, 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 no! You're doing it too? That costume dude told me to keep winning, but I don't know anything about this town. Well, just staying around here isn't going to do me any good, so I guess I should head back into the station for now. That's where the real Yucatan told me to wait.
Let's see here. Which way was it?
You're in the residential area now. You're far away from it. I start walking back the way I came, but something's obviously wrong. I mean, I don't think it took me this long to get from the station to the store. It might just be because of the fog. The street poles in the streets look distorted. A maze that changes every time you look at it. That in itself reminds me of the past. We say, was that a girl who needs help? Somebody might be getting attacked by something similar to that monstrous Yucatan. I mean, that monster that looked like Yucatan. If that really was a shadow, then there's no way I can ignore this. I'm the shadow operator's lethal weapon after all. Why'd I assume Rise though? I look towards where I heard the sound coming from, and I see a giant shopping center, like the one you'd find in the suburbs. The sign says Junes. Probably not. It's probably Yukari or something.
Oh, hey, I know that store. Every day's great.
Why do you know that store? Is there a Junes everywhere? I don't remember that place from a moment ago. I'm positive that I heard that girl's scream come from there. She needs me to rescue her.
No, stop!
Hang on, I'm coming! Shadow Operative Junpei Iori is on the scene!
I force open the stuck automatic door with my hands and almost trip over a number of things while I run into the building. I can't place the voice right now. To be continued. How did Rise meet up with everyone anyway? I forget. I completely forget what happened. Headed to Inaba with Margaret. Margaret? Okay, headed to the Velvet Room. That show? No, it's gotta be Labris. That would be weird.
There appears to be quite a commotion.
Sister, I've been wondering since yesterday, but what is going on in the outside world?
Who is Theodore? I know he may have been in Persona Q, but this was released before Persona Q? Oh, anyway, apparently there's more people related to each other. We now have Theodore, Margaret, and Elizabeth all siblings, somehow.
I believe you could say that those kids' ordeal is still continuing.
Not just that, but, why would Margaret be in this Velvet Room?
An ordeal, you say?
Yes. In other words, mankind's potential is being tested.
Potential? Sister, where might Elizabeth be right now? Abandoning the duties given to us by our master and going out into the outside world is normally forbidden to us. Why did Elizabeth go through all that just to head out into the outside world? I'm sorry. It was presumptuous of me to ask.
I suddenly feel thirsty. Do you feel like drinking a cola?
A cola, you say?
My, don't tell me that you don't know what that is.
I don't even know who he is, so he might as well not know what a cola is.
Of course I do. Elizabeth told me about it. An ebon monster compressed into a metal cylinder, waiting for the moment its prison is released to spring into the eyes of the unwary spewing foam.
Quite. Well then, I task you with the acquisition of about 100 of these colas.
You want me to do this? But cola only exists in the outside world.
I merely ask for the cola. How and where you perform your task is at your discretion, even if it takes you into the outside world.
Sister.
Yes, what is it?
While I'm out, may I go see what's going on outside?
This guy likes to repeat a lot of words. Out in the outside, go to going.
That would be none of my business. All I asked you to do is go on an errand for me.
Also, Margaret went into the outside world once for a school festival, so she has no reason to talk.
Shouldn't you hurry? Our master will be returning soon.
Yes! I'll go at once!
I guess it can't be helped that he's drawn to the outside world right now. This current aberrance in the outside world is centered on that red-haired guest, and Persona users have gathered to it, as if caught up in that fate. Even my heart races just thinking about it. It's troublesome having siblings so brimming with curiosity.
Okay, that was a distraction. I've never seen Theodore. Okay, to be continued. That was barely anything. I was connected to Labrys's. Now what? Unforgivable insult and wavering heart. And who to protect? I am curious about this unforgivable insult. Shouldn't take that long anyway. I'll probably have time for Ken's anyway. It looks like it's a short round of stuff. Uh-huh. Everything is still, and it feels like I'm left behind in the flow of time.
Like I thought, there's something wrong with the entire town. This is just like the dark hour.
The dark hour. Leaving the fog aside, this town's situation seems very similar to back then. There's a small pang in my heart when I think back to some long-forgotten sensations. But I don't feel anxious. Just like back then, I'm going to save the people close to me.
Anyway, I've got to meet up with Junpei so we can look for Mitsuru-senpai and the others.
That's easy enough to say, but the entire town has become something like a maze, and I'm having trouble getting closer to the station. Since I left the others at Junes, I've walked for quite a distance.
Oh, I wonder if everyone's okay. I'm worried about Kikuno-san, too. If only Fuka was here.
The sound of the helicopter faded away quickly after it left. The town is oddly quiet. I'm actually glad that there aren't any people around, though. Since I didn't have any time to change, I'm still in my feather pink costume. It didn't bother me much when I was in the helicopter, but just imagining walking around like this where other people might see me would be embarrassing beyond belief.
That's quite a bizarre look you have there, Yukari.
Oh, there we go. It's the fake Mitsuru.
Mitsuru-senpai?
I see a familiar silhouette through the fog. Wait, what? Why is she dressed like a villain from my show? I mean, I know that she's never been all that interested in fashion, but in any case, I'm relieved to see her.
Oh, thank goodness you're okay. Are Fuka and Akihiko-senpai with you too? Where's Aigis?
Who knows? Most likely disgracing herself in some unsightly way somewhere. She's capable of getting herself killed on her own.
Huh? Mitsuru-senpai?
Don't you think so? You came to this place to do battle to begin with. Isn't that so, Yukari Takeba?
Something's not right. I recall something from the files about the previous P1 Grand Prix. When two people would meet, their words would be twisted, enraging them until a fight ensued. Is that what's happening here?
Mitsuru-senpai, are you alright? Are you really hearing what I'm saying?
Forgive me. We're both under the same circumstances, so let's get along. We were both released from those foolish restraints of our fathers, after all.
That repulsive laugh causes something to snap within me. Dad, I don't care if this is a trap or not. Before I realize that, I'm shying back at Mitsuru-senpai.
Don't play games with me! You promised me that we'd fulfill our dad's wishes! That we'd have them watch over us as we work together!
That a Teddy I hear?
Right there! Please stop fighting over me!
Oh, this didn't happen like last time. Why is Teddy meeting them?
Huh? What the?
A strange round object bounds between us. Huh? Is it somebody in a costume? Wait, I remember seeing this in the files that Kikuno-san had prepared for us. This is a Persona user from Inaba. I think the person wearing it was named Teddy. Wait, it's talking now?
Wowza! I was drawn to the smell of beauties, but here's a couple that are dressed kinda weird.
Yeah, okay. I might be dressed very sensibly right now, but you're the one wearing a full-body animal suit.
But this isn't Michan! It's a complete fake trying to mimic Michan's beautiful bod!
Michan? You mean Mitsuru-senpai? Hold on a sec. A fake?
That's right! This Michan is made of shadows and pulp!
Just then, Mitsuru-senpai kicks Teddy square in the face and the suit goes flying with tremendous force and rolls to the edge of the street. He doesn't move a muscle from there. Wonder if he's still alive.
Shut up. Now bring on the ring.
This may be a fake Mitsuru-senpai, but it looks exactly like the real thing. She raises her hand. 4 red posts fall down from the sky and slam into the ground, surrounding us. Just then I noticed that Mitsuru-senpai's eyes are shining in a burning golden color.
Are you really a fake Mitsuru-senpai?
Yes. I didn't intend to hide that fact from you. I'm a duplicate, recreated from the exact knowledge of who Mitsuru Kirijo is.
You took Mitsuru-senpai's form and mocked my dad! I will not forgive this!
I'm in a simple fit of rage. A phenomenon similar to the Dark Hour. A tower that looks like Tartarus. Anything could happen now, and it wouldn't surprise me. But for this thing to take on the form of my best friend and do what it did, it's absolutely unforgivable.
You're a shadow, right? I won't show you any mercy!
Okay, let's try fighting with Yukari, which has long distance, but against Mitsuru with her long sword! These pairings are bad. Very bad indeed. Oh well, let's try it out. I got arrows.
Final.
That might be something.
You're prepared!
Ugh. I know she has a move or something. I want to try it out a bit.
Hope you're prepared! Hey!
Don't do that.
Win it! Do it! Excuse me!
Oh well. I can get this at least.
Excuse me! Excuse me! Excuse me!
Stop jumping! See, I'm being cheered on by Teddy. I can't get close to her. Yeah, well, okay, I'll spam moves then. Well, that worked out apparently.
What amazing clutch hitting! I'm impressed!
Okay. The unsightly pink sniper, did I see that as her name? Or was it I didn't get to read it. I saw it like at the corner of my eye when it disappeared. The moment my victory was decided, I hear something shatter. The red post began to crumble and the creature that had taken on Mitsuru-senpai's form begins to melt.
Yikes! Gross! Oh, but she really was a shadow.
Gross? Unless you saw guts, it's not really that gross. Can't help but wonder at the bizarre sight. That's when Teddy comes rushing over, his footsteps making a strange squeaky sound. Thank goodness, it looks like he hasn't been hurt too badly.
Are you okay? Are you hurt at all?
Nah, but thanks. I'm just a bit ashamed of myself. I knew that was a trap, but I couldn't keep myself from getting worked up. And that wasn't even the real Mitsuru, but a shadow. It's not even funny.
When the topic of my dad came up, I lost my cool. I thought I'd already sorted out my feelings about him too.
Don't feel bad. I mean, I have a keen nose, but I have to get up close and personal to sniff out the difference.
Is that your excuse to try and get close to Yukari? With that, Teddy turns to face me and his nose twitches. Huh? That must be a very elaborate costume. Or maybe it's not a costume at all? In either case, it seems this Teddy character has a searchability like Fuka's persona.
Really? Well, thanks. I survived thanks to you.
One must be kind to the ladies. That's the family motto of the Teddy clan.
If you say so. But you're a persona user from this town, right? I'm Yukari Takiba, a member of the Shadow Operatives. Does that mean anything to you?
Oh, you must be a friend of Michan then, Yuka-chan. So, are those clothes a uniform or something?
Yuka-chan, huh? Actually, there's a good reason why I'm dressed like this.
I can sense at least 2 reasons right around here.
Hey, what do you... Hey! Feather Smash!
How cruel! I was just saying hello.
Herb leg. Well, we know how to pronounce whatever he said right now.
Ooh, no wonder you're a hero of Justice Featherman victory. Even the cold female boss Michan didn't stand a chance against you.
I hear a voice, then turn around to discover that TV has somehow appeared behind us without either of us noticing. General Teddy is on the screen, like he had been while I was in the helicopter. The more I look at him, the more he looks just like the Teddy standing right next to me. But they're different people, right? He might even be a fake, just like the copy of Mitsuru-senpai that I just fought too.
here, you imposter! Stop hiding and show yourself! All you did was roll on the ground, but you've got quite a cheeky mouth. But whatever. The real Michan's execution show is gonna start soon, you know?
Ooh, now you're executing Mitsuru? Usually she does the executing.
Execution?
You can't miss this event. The Execution Queen is going to be executed herself.
I said it first, so I win.
If you don't want that to happen, maybe you should stop dallying around like this and hurry to the tower where I am, Yuka-chan! Hey, hold it right there! Give Michan and the others back!
And just like that, Junpei disappears from the screen. Mitsuru Senpai is going to be executed. I haven't put a stop to it. I really want to find Junpei, but I might have to leave to him for later.
Oh no, we have to hurry and save her. Teddy, didn't you say that you have a keen nose?
Yep. You want me to find Michan with my nose, right? Well, I can't stop sneezing in this red fog, though.
Oh, so that's why you were sneezing when you got here. So, it would be helpful if you could search for her.
I'll do it. If Michan's in trouble, I can't rest until she's safe.
Thanks. Having you come along is really reassuring.
Wowza Bo Bowza! I've been recognized for my skills. I, Teddy, swear to be your knight from this moment forth.
Wowza Bobowza. Teddy salutes grandly in the middle of this speech, then sneezes loudly. Haha, I heard that the persona users of Inaba had different personalities, but it's true that it can be kind of fun.
Well then, shall we get going, Sir Knight? You can tell me more about your friends, too. But the next time you try something funny, I'll blast you with a hyper feather shot. Got it?
Ah, you're so cruel, Yuka-chan!
I decide to head towards the Tartarus-like structure with Teddy, and we immediately begin dashing in that direction. Sorry, Junpei, you'll have to just wait a little bit longer. Some of the reverse words there. It's wait just, but I said just wait, you know? So I made an error. I'm sorry for making an error in my pronunciation of stuff. Hey, guess what? In revenge for the last part being so long, this part's gonna be a lot shorter. Isn't that fun? I don't know revenge to who, but it's something I've decided just as I was going through that text, actually. I was looking at the time, I was like, hey, last time was like an hour 20. This will be 43, 44 minutes. So, it's my convenience too. So then I get a shorter part that's easier because these things are hard to render. Because, okay, they're not hard to render, but let me just tell you something. Do not have a virus scan and rendering HD at the same time like I was doing with one of my Xenoblade parts, or else the computer will shut it down because of thermal overheating. That's the first time I ever had that. And I learned to, you know, I forgot I had a virus scan going on with the rendering, basically. You don't want to know about this stuff. Either way, see you next time.